I'm Shawna L'Italien. I am a partner, a member with Harrington, Hoppe & Mitchell, and I work in our Salem office. I've been with our Columbiana County office since we opened it. I'm practicing in 1996, and I have been with Harrington, Hoppe & Mitchell since 1996. My first areas of practice is kind of like when you're a new associate and you do a little bit of everything that the partners need you to do. So early on, I did all kinds of things for the firm. I actually did collection litigation. One of the things I did a lot of that I do none of now was domestic relations work. I did a lot of domestic relations work and litigation related to that. But a couple years in, I started doing a lot of transactional work and really enjoyed that, which is one of my key practice areas now. So my key practice areas now are business and transactional work, which make up about half of my practice area, and the other half is estate planning and probate. It's funny, I think one of the things that's changed the most is probably perception and what you define as a client win. As a new associate, we do a lot more work with our partners than we do directly with clients. So making a partner really happy, and actually I think probably one of the first big client wins is when you get to work with a client and have good communication with a client. And as I think through this question, it's funny how many things that are probably wins as we do this day in and day out, and as I've done it for almost 30 years now, that are probably wins that we just take routinely as part of our day. On the other hand, little things. I mean, this is probably going to sound silly, but I had a client in here last week who was actually a pro bono client. She was crying and she told me I basically changed her life because I helped her with something other than the will and just gave her some confidence to make some decisions that have been tough for her to make. You know, it's funny how those things are the ones that really stick with you when you can affect people in their lives. So that was just last week, so that's really in my head. And you know, I didn't make a dime, the firm didn't make a dime, but we made a difference in that person's life. So that's a big win to me.